What is soul collage? Soul collage is a collage process in which you make cards for different aspects of your multifaceted self. And you make your own deck of cards, and each collaged card represents one aspect of you. And then the collaged cards can be used to answer life questions that you ask and receive an intuitive response from your own self. Kind of like tarot, but not. The theory in soul collage is that in every person there is the one and the many. The one is the place in which all of your parts are inherently whole and integrated and arise from. And the many are the unlimited individual aspects of your multifaceted self. So the history of soul collage is that it was developed by Seena Frost in the late 1980s as a final project in a human capacities program with Jean Houston. And the card making process evolved over time with the aid of Seena's women clients in her therapy groups. As they made their own powerful personal cards and consulted with them, they discovered the transforming possibilities of these images and developed over time the 4 suits in the deck and the style of doing an intuitive reading. So what are the suits in this collaged deck of cards that you're making? So there's 4 suits. The first one is the committee, and that's, here's an example. This is the lonely aspect of myself. The committee is going to be your largest suit. It's all your personality parts of self. The community, which is beings that have had a significant influence in your life. That's my grandmother and my dad. The council, which is the archetypal aspects of yourself. And the companion, which is your animal guides. Hopefully you can see that one. There you go. So how can soul collage be used? So you can externalize these parts of yourself in order to access other parts of yourself. So let's say you have an overdeveloped perfectionist part. You make a card for it, then there it is. Just 5 by 7 inches. That part of you. Very small, outside of you. And then you can access all these other parts of you that were overshadowed by the perfectionist. That's just one tiny example. It can also be a way to tap into the innate wisdom within each part of yourself. So for example, the part that is grieving, and bypass the critical part of yourself that's going to say there's no room for that part of you here. Often in soul collage readings, people find the most profound wisdom, especially with their emotions and guidance from their body and from their people. Parts that they may have been splitting off from, that they can now access their own wisdom. It's an unlimited size of the deck of cards that you're making. Here is a box of cards that I've made. I have 3 of these boxes. I'll probably make a lot more in my lifetime. And then when you do a reading, you put all your cards out like this, and you ask a life question of your cards, and then you pick a card and you receive your own intuitive wisdom as a response. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. Please join us.